A Huntsville newspaper has been carrying this classified ad offering to erase bad credit. Recently, I posed as someone with credit problems, and we secretly videotaped the man who placed the ad as we spoke in my apartment. He calls his service Giving You Credit. Contrary to what credit reporting companies say, the man claims that for $179 paid to him up front, he can have delinquent credit accounts look as though they are currently paid up.
The only thing that they can leave on there as far as accuracy is concerned is, yes, you do owe XYZ company. Yes, you do owe them $4,000. Yes, your payments are $163 a month. And yes, you are current with them.
But what if I'm not current?
It will show current. Just like they did that man. He was not current either. He came back on R1.
R1 is a credit report's designation for being perfectly paid up to date on a given credit account. The man also claimed he could remove a bankruptcy from my credit history. He went as far as to say information I had received from the Federal Trade Commission, which regulates credit reporting, was wrong.
I'm working right now with a very large attorney in this town. I will not naturally divulge his name.
And you're repairing his credit?
The gentleman was forced into bankruptcy last January. And I will not, as I say, mention his name. However, he has told me, if I can get that bankruptcy off this credit report, he'd be very glad to write me a letter of recommendation and sign it. He's from Huntsville, and I'll say, all right, here, call him.
Okay.
He should have his answer back within 30 days, because I've already talked to California. It's coming off. It's just a matter of sometime between now and the next 30 days, that bankruptcy will no longer show. And it was in excess of $8 million. It'll be off there. This credit will be as clean as John D. Rockefeller's.
I talked to a number of attorneys and financial planners after this meeting. They all dispute the man's claims, using words like leery and suspicious. One attorney says he would be amazed if the claims were true. Now, after the conversation we videotaped, I contacted Giving You Credit's owner in San Diego, California, Bob Fornelli. Now, Mr. Fornelli admitted the company cannot make delinquent credit accounts look as though they are currently paid up. But he stands by the claim that they can get bankruptcies removed because he says most credit reporting agencies will have a mistake on the report, and rather than correct the mistake, he says they will erase it from your file. But the manager of the Huntsville Credit Bureau, Larry Jones, says it is easy to re-verify bankruptcies with the federal courthouse, and he does not know of any one bankruptcy being removed in the past 10 years. Now, Don and Heather, one thing to keep in mind about these credit repair companies, what they do essentially is challenge or dispute the information on credit reports, your credit report. You can do the same thing for little or no money.
Now, you've given out a lot of information over the last few days. Is there any one single source people can go to get information about their credit record?
Well, we received this very helpful brochure that you saw in the report from the Federal Trade Commission. It tells you how to read a credit report, tells you how to deal with mounting bills. And you can obtain a copy from what you see right there by writing the Federal Trade Commission. The address, 6th and Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest, Washington, D.C., 20580, or you can call them at 202-326-2222.
Very informative. We appreciate it very much, Kirk.
Thanks a lot.